Let's roll here now. Not too much trouble in your flight?
No, not really.
Would you like to sit there?
Keith is fascinating. He's dynamic, and he doesn't stress his point of view. He just points certain things and certain facts and truths of geometry.
I shall be most interested. So maybe you could show me the big ones you've done.
What I brought here, they're not too big, but at least they explain certain things. But they'll be drawn to the craftsman one-to-one on pieces. This is a drawing of the whole Minbar. The two sides of it.
Beautiful, beautiful.
For Keith Critchlow, Minwar's meticulous, harmonious drawings are a triumph.
Because of the science of geometry, everything fit in the exact, precise place. I was fairly confident that everything will fit in, because I knew that in geometry it's an objective art.
Exactly, sure.
On the other side you find the same story, but told in a different shapes.
Different shapes, yes.
As we've analyzed this one to be the mean orbit of Mercury,
right. Yes,
and the mean orbit of the Earth, and the mean orbit of Jupiter.
Fantastic.
But here on this diagram, this square is really, I think, the relationship between Earth and the Moon.
Right.
If they're put together, the Moon would fit exactly here on the sides, and it would draw this square.
Wonderful.
Here.
Wonderful.
And it's just amazing. And these are the different photographs where we took the patterns from, and this is where the door, this is the inside of the door, and this is the outside, with two different patterns.
I remember, it's a beautiful pattern, that one.
These drawings show with great detail, extraordinary detail and clarity, how every single element of the Minbar was to be reconstructed. This is an insight into the mindset of 12th century Islam. So these are the external details, and then you turn over and you've got what happens behind them. These are the structural pieces of wood that hold the decorative details together. So here's the engineering, each piece carefully numbered. And here we've got lots of little decorative motifs with inlay of ebony and ivory, which occur at certain points in the geometry. In all, this book contains instructions for the making of over 16,000 pieces of wood. This was a really remarkable design project.
Minwar had cracked the code of Saladin's Minbar, and every detail of the design was complete. But how was the Minbar to be built? The crisis of the reconstruction had revealed not only a crucial shortage of designers, but an equally acute lack of fine craftsmen.
You could solve the puzzle on paper. Now, to construct it is even a more difficult job. It's really an intricate work, extremely difficult. So we needed craftsmen specialized in all the different arts. One can find them in the Minbar.
Minwar cast his net wide. By early 2003, he had assembled skilled craftsmen from Turkey, Egypt, Jordan, and Indonesia. They came together at the college at Al Salt, where a workshop had been dedicated to the building of the Minbar. Under King Abdullah II's sponsorship, the building of the Minbar began. The craftsmen came together with no common language, sharing only their skill and dedication. Together, they began the long and patient process of making the thousands of pieces of the Minbar puzzle. The wood they're using is walnut, donated by the government of Turkey. Parts Parts of the design are carved onto larger wooden pieces. Minwar's drawings are pasted onto the wood as guides. All the craftsmen working here are devout Muslims. For them, this is much more than a job.
Alhamdulillah, saya melihat dengan kerjaan ini, saya merasa senang dan sangat spesial karena lain daripada yang lain. Dengan desainer dan para muhandis yang bagus tentunya.
طبعا اشي مهم وفريد من نوع لانه بيحتوي على فن عالي من الفن الاسلامي اللي هو رمز المنبر الخطيب لامام المسجد، فهو بيحتوي على رمزيه عاليه في الفن وخصوصا الفن الاسلامي. وبعدين يعني مكوناته من جيومتري ومن تصميم هندسي ونباتي لها معنى كبير في حياه الانسان او حياه الانسان المسلم بالاخص يعني.
Parts of the design are highlighted with ebony and ivory. As with the original, no nails, screws or glue are used. In each panel, an interlocking structure holds the smaller pieces together. The measurements must be exact. One minute variation anywhere and the pattern will not work.
Tabii bu işi her şeyden önce Allah için severek yapmak gerekiyor. Çok büyük özveri gerekiyor. Mescid-i Aksa'nın işi olması dolayısıyla bir kat daha fazla tabii. Bu işi, bu minberin mümkün dekorasyonu yapmak da bizlere nasip oldu.
The workmen who worked on the minbar and on all sacred arts do it as an act of devotion. And it is an integral part of the spiritual ambience that a religious civilization creates.
The minbar is created panel by panel. The fitting of the final pieces in any panel can be a tense moment. Not only must all the pieces fit, they must all stay firmly in place